I jumped on a war here with part 2 of this particular saving disaster campaign as Armenia. So we're in the middle of an end turn, and Egypt is attacking us with an army that's larger than ours, but not really better. This has so far proven to be a very hard campaign to save, just due to the fact that the enemy is just relentlessly throwing armies at us. Now, I've become this elusive vassal, which actually cost us a fair bit of money, even though I thought I was the one extorting them from cash. But it's allowed us to get just a break from them, so that I can fight back against Egypt. It also gave us a break against Pontus, which I totally expect one of them to break it eventually. It's just a matter of, not if, but when. Part of the problem of this location is that this army, although being cavalry, is only really capable of getting between Susa and Antioch between one turn. Getting to any other settlement takes multiple turns. And the thing is, these guys have to patrol the whole fucking area. It wouldn't have mattered if it was the beginning of the campaign, but it's pretty developed into the campaign, and we're not making much money, and the AI's developed, and they've got lots of money, and they can field many armies. So, come on, I mean, only taking a little bit of damage, but it's bad because we need every man that we can get. We've still got another army after this to take. I should have sent them in. These fucking camels, who cares? Now, them taking casualties first means, first to die, first to recover. I don't need to win this battle. I could withdraw if I absolutely need to. I mean, even if we did it right now, we got the better of them, but still. I'll try and get a bit more. What kind of chariots are these? Egyptian heavy chariots, okay. So they're attacking us, we've got to keep that in consideration. So they'll continuously try to move around and get to us, as opposed to just be passive if we had attacked them. I hope when we get to Dumatha, if we get to Dumatha, it has a stable there. I'll probably enslave it. No, I'll see. See how much money I've got left. Well, yeah, I'll see how much money I've got left when we if we get there. So their job is to clear out everything that these guys are going to have a hard time with, and then they'll clear out everything else. Now, there's a lot of Nile spearmen, but if we manage to kill the enemy general, cavalry general, just glad it's not chariot general. This guy's fucking hurt. Now, I'd like to get, better quality horse archers, but the problem is that they take too long to recruit, and we have to move fast. And every other unit in our roster is not efficient. Horse archers are our best units. Yeah, try and take out the general. If we take him out, that'll be a huge boon to us. And he's getting wrecked up because he's not that heavy. Shit, didn't realize I was here. Because Armenia's, got a strong roster, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter how strong your roster is. It matters about your economy. You can have a shit roster and be amazing, have an amazing empire. It all just depends on how much money you've got. And how well you spend it, obviously. Enemy general shows his... Oh, thank fuck. Killed him right at the end there. Now we will see
be the measure of his soldiers' courage.
Much better to kill him. Anything else? Okay. Ghost. Oh, fuck me. Go stand over here. Actually, you should be able to get into melee with those slingers now, no problem. You go take out all the light units first, and then we need to shoot up the what are these, Arab cavalry? Yeah, it's no big deal.
Units, forward.
Okay. That's it. Come back over here. Try to shoot the. I mean, Nubian spears aren't amazing, but anything that any pikemen we can shoot would be a good idea. Careful. We really. This is our entire family tree right here. Oh well, entire dynasty. Once they're dead, that's it. We lose. So we got to keep them alive. That's why I'm like desperate to get another settlement. The more settlements we have, the more generals you can field, and you'll get more men of the hour as adoption candidates. Which is why we got to get another one. I'm usually not comfortable unless I've got at least 3 settlements. We had a third guy, but he died of old age. This guy's going to die of old age. Probably not too soon, but eventually. So. We got our work cut out for us there. Now the plus side to Dumatha is if we can get there and still the Seleucids don't bother us, it takes a long time for everyone else to get there as well. Not a very valuable settlement though, but it's just a number. We just need that extra settlement. That's it. Okay, go take out those Arab cav. Catch them. Good, our guys have really ripped them to shreds. Yeah, we're winning. I mean, winning wasn't the problem. It was just making sure we didn't take too many casualties, which very good. Oh, shit. So they're thinking about leaving now? We've only killed 79%. We have to kill more. Shit. Took a lot of damage there, but it'll be okay as long as he breaks. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. I doubt that other army would be able to reach us, the one that we're trying to intercept. So, okay, we've done enough there. Anyway, the more casualties we took there, the more recovery we get from the other one. So that army got wiped out, which is good. Yeah, that's it. You fall back. Leave me alone. Come on, Seleucids. Yes, pull back. Good. Leave me alone. Fucking hell.
We are besieged.
We just cannot catch a break here. So let's see. If we have a look, yeah, the Seleucids have backed off for from our deal. God damn it! I can't get down here. Every time I move away, they're going to send. Someone's going to send an army over here. You know, we saw there was an. Oh my god! Everyone's just dying of old age. And financially, we're not making very much. At least this will get built next turn. I can't stop that. Now, they won't necessarily take it this turn. It's a shame, but I can't let them have this.
Onward, my liege.
So we have to come out again. Hang on, let me just see what they've got first. Alright. There's another full stack on the way as well. And we, like I said, we can't afford to split the army up. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a... I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, like literally.
Send them to the point of crisis.
That's it, shoot these chariots. They're chariot archers, yeah. I don't have enough money to retrain. Oh wait, yes I do, because I've got money tied up in recruitment. If only these guys had other enemies. They're all, it's like a three-way gangbang. I don't have to pay the Seleucids anymore. But I fully expect they're going to come over here and declare war again. Okay, that's actually not going so well. Pull back from that. It's taking you so long. Get over here. They're just in a pathfinding bind there. Shit. Oh, good. You got him. Can't afford to retrain my units. Can't afford to recruit new units. Can't afford to leave anywhere. We're in trouble. Can't afford to build anything. Maybe I should have built those farms. But the thing is, like I said, it would have only been such a small amount of money. The big problem is just perpetual conflict without expansion, without victory in sight. So, I don't know. It's a good thing these are cheap. Looks like we're winning. Alright, good, they're actually out now. Yeah, keep skirmishing. There's too many chariots around here. Already killed half their army. That's good. I've taken a few casualties. 3%. At least their horse archers will keep getting better at this rate. Wait, which one's shooting at us now? So they got the scythe chariot there. What's this? Chariot archers. Yeah, you're gonna have to... I can't risk these generals going in to fight those chariot archers. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately risk you. I don't want to. I'd rather kill them for free, but I can't. Okay, took him out, that's good. No, don't retreat, I want to kill you. Well, we did a lot of damage to them, but unfortunately we're not making progress here. This is what I say about defensive wars. You don't want to be fighting defensive wars. We are not able to expand because of it. Keep winning battle after battle after battle. They'll never defeat us, but we'll never get out of this shit. Alright, yeah, fuck off. Alright. Okay. Let's have a look here. Firstly, you come over here, and let's reorganize this.
Sire. Sire.
Okay. We can leave 2 units behind. Ooh, hang on.
Orders?
17. Yeah. We could just leave this guy behind for retraining.
In the army.
Yep. There's also another unit over here.
General.
Now we know another Pontic army is on its way. But there'll be 2 units here next turn. But it's a full fucking stack. I can't leave anything fucking behind. So we're gonna need a lot of guys to take that out. A lot of chariots there.
My eyes are yours. Moving out of moves, sire.
Just can't get down there. How many settlements do they have? As far as we can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mighty General. My liege. Orders.
You know, building a fort there can block them off for quite a while. They'll have to come down this way. I know there's...
Orders.
Or we can take the fight to them up here. Egypt's going to take a while through here. And we have got a peace treaty with the Seleucids.
Sire.
We can take the fight to them. They're just as cheap, but I hate them. They're crap.
Onward. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
So retrain him, recruit new one. We don't have to worry about spending all of our money immediately, because it's
Orders.
not like that anymore. Send reinforcements.
March.
Alright, if we have a look at things financially, we're making about 700 a turn. So we can still afford a little bit more. It might be a good idea if I don't recruit too much here, because we want to get the population up. Get more tax income. And if I could have a little bit of money next turn to build... He's not going anywhere. So yeah, as far as I could tell, if to get here, to get to this Pontic city, we have to push through 2 full stacks. There's an army about here, and then of course there's the settlement army.
My liege.
If that's what needs to be done, then that's what needs to be done. Let's do that. Moving on. Give me Dumatha and I'll accept it. Oh my god, I got it. I told you. I told you, fucking Seleucid. Oh my god, they've got fucking elephants, don't they? Actually, no, this is fine. This will just get their elephants killed. Anyway, we got Dumartha, so that's good. Without having to do a siege. I don't expect Egypt to stay loyal to this for long. Okay, while this is going on, I want you to come out here, because when they eventually just have to leave, we'll run them down. It's kind of good they did this. They made their assault because they'd elected to lift the siege. Just shoot at whatever's safe. Just looking for kills, because they... Oh man, they already did 20 damage. They got no siege equipment now. They can't win. But it didn't give us the victory. Maybe we have to wait until that elephant leaves the battlefield. It won't take too long. Fire on that or something. It's alright. Would have been better if we could have killed that to make it go berserk, but like I said, it'll eventually just wander off the map. In the meantime, get a few extra kills. Gotta be careful though, I can still lose this if they catch me, which they might. Get the fuck out of it. Shit, we're actually quite tired. Like, are they backing off? Don't get back into the settlement just yet because they don't pathfind properly. Shit, we could probably actually beat them in melee. Didn't realize how tired we were. There we go. So Lucia stands for one more turn. Oh my god, we're a tiny little bit short for getting farm. Alright, so we're the protectorate. And we got a whole bunch of garbage in here. Not a great settlement, but let's just hope we can hold on to it for a little while. Now, the units that we have here...
Sire.
What I want to do is I want to take these guys, just leave the peasants behind, send them up here to go and increase the population at Susa.
March. Out of moves, great lord.
Don't bother building in this province here. I just don't think I'll hold it for very long. Alright. I have to keep recruiting here.
My liege. Sire! Move out!
So there they are. That looks like a giant pile of garbage, but we don't know for sure.
Eyes are yours. Unseen, unheard. No more moves, my liege.
Mighty general. Mighty general.
Why don't we send a scout to go and have a look?
Mighty general. Leaving the army. Attack!
Oh yeah. That's not so bad. There's no chariots. One unit of archers, a couple of peltists. Oh yeah. I think we can manage. What are you doing here? I hope they give us more than one turn before they attack us.
Mighty general. Onward. Sire. Forward. Move out. Joining.
Half stack versus a full stack. Let's do it. We gotta make a big push now to that settlement. I'm sure that they'll have more ability for us to recruit archers, horse archers. And once we get there,
Is a good day for death.
we stay there. And the south will then have to defend itself. But the money that I get from there should be able to get us to recruit a whole bunch. If the Seleucids and the Egyptians can just leave us alone for a couple of turns, we'll have everything we need soon enough.
Units. Move out.
Alright, they start off at the high ground. That's it. I don't know. Alright, where's there? I don't know. Let's just come over here and start thinning them out. I don't really want to shoot their eastern infantry. Let's hold our fire for the time being. We're going to try and kill their general. Okay. These here, stay there. These here, come around this way. Split up. Ready to go. Oh, there he is. Oh fuck, they're shooting at us. Let's be their archers. Spreading out like this, turning it into a clusterfuck is not good for me. The AI can manage themselves a hell of a lot better in this scenario than I can. Too many things to keep in mind. It's usually why I keep all my horse archers together. Yeah, I'm aware of my own limitations. So what we do in this scenario, just pick off stragglers. Really don't want to be shooting these garbage out here. So we need to kill the enemy general. It'll just make breaking these guys super easy. Also, archers can charge too. Alright, so that's one unit down. I really don't want these guys wasting ammo. You know, it's just, you know, piles of garbage. Alright, 2 units down. It's a start. It's a start. It'll make it a lot easier for me to maneuver around them for every unit that we get rid of. What's this? Is that their archers? That's peltists. Alright, I want you to go down that way. We'll go up here. Okay, don't shoot at pelters. It's a complete waste of ammunition. Could easily go into melee with them. Yeah, you can shoot them. Good job. Good, another unit broken. Good. What's this here? A bit of damage, but that's okay. We're not going to walk out of this completely, you know, without casualties. But we do always have to keep in mind that there will be more fights to come. I'm starting to feel like there's less pressure now. We've killed enough armies that it's starting to feel like, oh yeah, they're starting to relent a little bit. Okay, I don't really want to fight the general with these guys, even though I'm pretty confident my guy would win. I'd much rather shoot him. We don't have enough ammunition to shoot everyone, which is why we're going to mix it up with melee and shooting them. Shooting them is just to thin them out. There. Okay, good. He's isolated. Come up his rear now. You need to get out of it. Oh, it's... He's getting slaughtered. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. Alright, well that's basically GG there. They're fucked. Let's finish the job. Yeah, if you think I'm letting you get away, you are mistaken.
Units, general.
How'd we go? 86%? Okay, cool. So that means they're wiped out. With their current number of casualties.
As enemies, these men are
Doesn't mean we can't still get a few extra kills.
running from the battle in terror.
Run! Attack quickly! Wipe them out!
Alright, we're done here.
Victory is yours.
Boy, it's exhausting.
Glorious victory!
Alright, now one of these units is slowing us down. How long?
Sire!
It would still get there in 2 turns, even with that, as it is. I mean, like I've said, I'd like to build this, but I just don't trust those damn Egyptians. I don't trust them at all. So unless they pull back to here, say we recruit, because we've got to defend this area. Now we can build this marketplace, but that really isn't going to help much, so just don't worry about it right now. Yeah, what'd I fucking tell you? What'd I tell you?
We're surrounded!
One turn. It only took them 1 turn. Okay, so they're here. At least we'll have strong walls. Betrayed by Egypt. Yeah, well, at least I don't have to pay them anymore. That'll take them a little while to do. What do I do with this? I mean, I just wanted to increase the population at Susa. That's it. So
Out of moves, great lord.
that's it. That's all I wanted to do with them. Because I got them essentially for free.
Mighty general! Attack!
So yeah, I fully expect that they will take Dumatha. But like I said, easy come, easy go. So no big deal there. We could demolish the shit. There's no cavalry barracks here. But I hate Scorched Earth. I think it's
Orders!
strange of a loser. Okay. I have to retrain this. At least the way is clear towards Arsacia. And then we just move straight to Fraspa straight after. And these settlements here, they just have to hold out as long as they can. Well, that's all there is to it.
I serve your will. Moving.
There's not that much in the area. Okay, moving on. Good, Egypt didn't besiege Susa. I should be able to deal with that, especially if I'm able to send any troops from Susa. It depends if they're still there.
Surrounded!
They're coming in with some more elephants, but that means that they can't win. Right? Not necessarily. I mean, they only had a few elephants in the other one, and it only took... They managed to do 20% damage. So, I don't know. I don't know. They might win. I hope not.
Victory is near at hand.
Wait my orders! Units, stand and fight!
Yep. Get over here. And do the same thing as we did last. Oh! Idiots! No, stop. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. They're spreading their forces thin. Trying to take multiple gates. Just go to the town square and wait. All we have to do in this battle is nothing. I rely entirely on boiling oil. If any place is going to get battered down, it'll be this one. Because this one's only got one load of elephants, the other one's got two. I'm really interested to see how much each like hit of the elephant does. Is it like 5, 10, 15? Last time I saw it, I'm pretty sure they only hit once and it hit for 20, but I wasn't keeping track of it. Still, getting rid of the Seleucid elephants, oh, so good. They're so stupid for doing this. Cooked elephants for days. Deep fried elephants. I'd eat that. Someone called Peter. Yeah, someone call that vegan terrorist group. Welcome to Earth, bitch. Probably could have had them come around over here, but still. They haven't managed to get a single one over there. And at the rate that they're sending them in, they shouldn't be able to. But like I said, I did see them get one in there before. I'll just do nothing. So looking at that, no damage. Okay. So we have to wait till they leave the battlefield. Good. I was hoping they would not just sit there, otherwise I gotta turn the fucking timer on. I have to wait for them to leave the battlefield as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like to see that. Because they're not only losing their troops there, they're losing the elephants. Okay, I'm just going to pause the recording and just let them figure out what the fuck they're doing, because this could take 10 minutes for all I know. Okay, there we go. So, they've just gone berserk with their last unit. The battle doesn't end until these guys have left the battlefield, but they can't fire at us, I'm pretty sure. We could use this opportunity to shoot them. Maybe. If they fire at us, then I'll just end the battle. They should have taken a lot of hit point damage because they were sitting there getting shot. Yeah, see, they're going down pretty quickly. They were getting shot for a while there. Now, if I kill all of these, it's quite possible that the entire army will get wiped out, because everyone else is dead. Except for those elephants. The other elephants got away. Shit, don't get too close. Yeah, they're dead. They're wiped out. Good. That's 3 units of war elephants gone. They take a long time to recruit. It's like 3 turns each. This is the age of backstabbing. So let's see what we can get out of this. I'll just straight away, like, tell them to go fuck themselves. I don't want one of their settlements because I want to sack it myself. Let's just see if we can score some cash. So I'm gonna go for 10 grand. Of course, some of that money will probably get sent straight back to them. I don't know. I'll do what I can with it. Cool. Yeah, some of it got sent back to it. How much of it? 8 grand of it got sent back to them. But it does give us a peace treaty with the Seleucids. So I don't know what they're doing, but okay. So we lost one man on that. Cool.
Orders.
Is there a possibility for a forced draw out here?
Sire.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to though. So there are allies at the moment, but you know we've got to pay them. Just trying to think what to do. I have a feeling this is just full of garbage. That's just a hunch, at best. Okay, we definitely want to keep recruiting here, keep these settlements safe. We know that this settlement here is pretty much boned. And it made fuck all cash for us. And we didn't end up getting a new general during that time either, which fucking sucked.
Mighty general.
Alright, just kill him. So yeah, we're just gonna wipe them out, and we'll do the, we'll just besiege the settlement.
Victory is near at hand.
Dryads aren't as easy to pull off in Rome Total War as they are in Medieval 2. Just because the AI in Rome Total War is really skittish. As soon as they see the battle is not in their favor, they hightail it out of there. In Medieval 2, they nearly fight to the death every single time. Well, you know, by fight to the death, they don't withdraw. They definitely rout, obviously. Chariot archers. It's got a sting, but gotta take him out. Okay, slow down a bit. It's not gonna leave us much for to siege the settlement. I think I've just decided what I'm actually going to call this particular episode. These two episodes. Backstabbers Paradise. Because everybody's just backstabbing each other. Hey, Seleucid, be my protectorate? Sure, backstab. Egypt, be my protectorate? Sure, backstab. Hey, Pontus, I backstab them. This is non-stop backstabbing. Yeah, definitely focus on getting rid of the chariots. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's the worst of it over. Unfortunately, we've taken 10% casualties. It's okay, first to die, first to recover. So we'll get some recovery for them. Do they... Okay, they've still got some archers. Here comes the general. Thin him out. Actually, if he runs away now, he might actually stand outside the city. Because there's already like a full stack in there.
Victory!
And they won't be able to withdraw.
Lord,
Haha, there you go, forced draw out. Successful, even though I wasn't going to do that. Now the thing is, what have they got?
onward.
Well, that's a good sign, because that's garbage.
Attack!
Well, the balance of power is good, I just don't know what's in here. Now we do. Okay, Pontic light cavalry are annoying, but not a threat. Scythe chariots are annoying and a threat. Apart from that, this is piss. Let's take him out.
Prepare for battle.
We'll be in here by the end of the day. And I'm leaning towards extermination.
Men, this battle is inevitable. Await my order. General. Units, forward. Units.
The enemy have brought
See, at the
up
beginning of the
more men.
campaign, I usually like to
Send them the
enslave.
afterlife.
Because there's usually just not that many people in the settlement anyway. Exterminating doesn't provide much money. And also it helps to get population growth. But we're sort of late in the campaign now, and everything's a city or bigger. Well, not everything. And so exterminating just seems the way to go.
On our way.
But for early campaign stuff, I usually prefer to enslave. There's really no benefit to occupy something unless you've already enslaved it recently. Unless you really don't want slaves. At which point I have to say, what are you, a slavist?
Enemy general has
You're
been
you're
killed.
offensive
Now
against
we will
slaves.
see the measure of his soldiers' courage. On our way.
Alright, that's the first time we dealt with. Okay, there's their Pontic Light Cavalry, and there's the Scythe Chariots. Okay, that's what we need to be dealing with. If you can take them out, I will certainly need to use them in melee, but our General's command and these guys' fighting ability should be good enough that we could stomp them. They don't have a good enough General, and most of their units are... To call them dog shit would be an insult to dog shit. And as someone who has a dog, I can tell you dog shit stings. Actually, I don't know if we should talk about this. Different dogs have different smells of their dog shit, that's for sure. Like, and sometimes it, yeah. I mean, even humans, whatever. This is a bad topic. Bad topic. Just, I think I'd prefer to just talk about neckers instead than, you know, the other N-word and get fucking banned and talk about dog shit. Oh no, he said the N-word. No context required on that one. So, like, I won't be using the southern accent again.
Units.
Anyway, that stuff I'll only get me banned on Twitch. I can say this. Man, I've said horrible shit on YouTube without any real repercussions. I mean, it gets demonetized, but, you know, that's fair, to be honest. The Apache campaign, the whole thing got demonetized, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to appeal that. Seems about right. Surprised, I would be surprised if it didn't get demonetized. But I never got a community guideline strike for it. So I don't know, like comparing Twitch and YouTube, they've both got their ups and downs. Like as far as entertainment is concerned, I think Twitch is better. But man, is it full of wieners in its administration. Whereas YouTube just fucking just doesn't want money, it seems. It demonetizes everything. But truth be told, I'd rather be demonetized than banned. Yeah, finish him to the last. Good. With them down. Hang on. Because they're already very tired. Alright, you guys start coming around over this side. And we'll form a swarm, a big Zerg ball soon. Even with these guys. Because I'm almost certain that we can retrain them here. And I'm sure I'll get enough money. But a big Zerg ball will... It's just the best chance we have of actually winning. Alright, anyone who's still got ammo? Oh, they've all still got ammo.
Enemy general has been killed. Now
Where?
we'll see the measure of these soldiers' courage.
I don't even know where that happened. But now that's happened, okay, don't worry about shooting anymore, we don't need to. Zerg ball it. Let's go. Now the reason this works so well is just due to just sheer numbers, overwhelming numbers. It terrifies them. Yeah, he's just blubbing up. And they're not allowed to withdraw either. I think we're getting to the point now where the disaster will be. I think we're okay. Gotta get to 85%. How close are we to that? 65. If you guys getting away over there, send you to go sort that out, please. Although they might get off the battlefield before you get there. Still plenty of them over here. Oh, you're getting them. Good.
The enemy flee! Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity!
Just gotta make sure. Are we good? That should be enough. Yeah, both are dead.
Lies in your grasp.
Victory is ours, mighty one. Orders.
It's not a lot of money, but it'll be enough to retrain all of this. Provided there's a stable here. Only just. But there is. That's all we needed. What's our temple? I never bothered to check. Temple of Vahagan and a hit Armazd. Oh, okay. Not Zoroastra. Based on what I'm seeing here, I'd probably want to go Armazd, just because of the lore, but there is no Grand Temple or anything like that. Yeah, you're going to want to keep it under control. Okay, we stay here for the turn, retrain.
Sire. Mighty general. Mighty general. My liege.
Cool. So, few of them need some experience, retraining. And we get one of those. Pretty good for cash. We don't have to pay them anything, and we can actually afford this now. But I gotta wonder if we'll even hold on to it. I guess we'll see. Up to 4 regions. And then, of course, we will keep pushing the attack. The good thing about this is most of the settlements, you can just hop from one to the other. And here, we don't have any enemies, so we don't have to worry about being attacked from all sides. which was the big problem from here. We'll definitely lose Dumatha. Let me have a look at this. So he lost a lot of battles, because I don't know, how many battles have I won already? I've won a lot. And we're building up the temple. Okay. And finances wise, making some decent coin. Good. And when no one's bitch at the moment, when they have 2 enemies, but I'm sure the Seleucids will declare war on us again. Alright, let's move on. This is Dumatha, right? Yeah. Nah, there's no hope. Good, well nothing else came under siege. Easy come, easy go with that settlement, so not the end of the world. Seleucids are now busy, that's good to see. Cool. Keep them coming. We've got the money for it, so yeah, keep them coming. Might actually be able to defend that. Oh, you dumbass. I recruited, but I didn't retrain. Ah, fuck me. It's not the end of the world. I'll just leave him behind here. We gotta keep moving.
Mighty general. Move out.
Do that at the end of the... yeah.
My liege.
We'll see. I wonder if we can get a... Well, we're down to 3 settlements again now. Alright, let me just see if I can get another general.
Orders. Leaving the army. Forward. Orders. Attack. Victory is ours, mighty one.
Oh, that was so dumb.
My liege. Forward. Mighty general. Attack.
But yeah, another general would be just great. You get a whole bunch of these Eastern generals together and they'll just wreck everything. But they're literally a wrecking ball. Now, downside to this, of course, not having the general, low morale. But luckily, except for this one here, they're all quite experienced. And crisis here is the ground feeling all their shitty pantses. I'm sure they're shitting themselves. These chariot archers. Nope, Scythe chariots. There's the chariot archers. We should take out the chariot archers first. Then take out the Scythe chariots. That's pretty important. And then after that, the rest of this doesn't matter. I wonder if we can win this just with the horse archers ammo. We've already hit 85%, so just need it to end. Cool. Didn't even need the generals. Now give us another fucking general. Good. Finally.
Mighty general. Forward.
Good.
Marching armies.
Right, yeah, we push on
General.
into Fraspa. And over here, yeah, build up the Temple of Aramazd. And this time, remember to retrain them, because they need to catch up. But it seems to me like, and we look at this. Good. Pontus is not faring so well. Moving on.
We're under siege.
Yeah. You can't just leave that be either. You gotta deal with it. Doesn't look like it's a huge deal. Neither does... As long as it's chariots, not chariot archers, we do need to lift both of these sieges. After we've done that and taken Fraspa, I think that's enough. They have no long-range missiles, so we should be okay. Don't expect that I'll be able to necessarily finish it this turn here. We just go out there, we shoot them, and we can do it again next turn. They got no elephants, they can't get in here.
Unit forward. Unit run.
Now what might be a good idea is before we start shooting them, try to let the towers do as much damage to them as possible. Because obviously we've got limited ammunition. But also I've only got 25 more minutes before I'm like, I don't want to do any more. And I want to get to Fraspa. But I don't want to hand this back to him and be like, here you go, here's 3 settlements, but you're all under siege. Okay, stop. Are they getting shot? Fuck, they were getting shot, but then I moved. Come back over here, see if they'll reposition. This one's over here. They're checking him out. Alright, now I'm really hungry, so I'm just going to pause the recording and go get something to eat, and I'll be right back. Okay, cool. So while I was gone, 41% of them are dead. So that's good for me. Alright, let's get in there. Now, it looks like we're pretty close to... Like, we could possibly win, but I'm not sure. Like, we don't have to push it. Because they've made no siege equipment yet. See if they just sit there and take it. Seems like it. That's good. Good for me, bad for the AI. I'd much prefer us shooting the Egyptian chariots, but if we kill these now, then we can always shoot the Egyptian chariots later. Plus, if they have no infantry, then they can't assault. Shit. No. Oh, god damn it. It just wasn't fast enough. Damn it. That stings. I just wasn't fast enough.
Double time.
That's the problem when you can sit there. It lulls you into a false sense of security. You sit there for fucking half an hour or whatever, just shooting. And then all of a sudden, boom, they come forward. Get you. So it stings a little bit, but we still definitely got the better of him on this battle. No doubt about that. This one here's still got plenty of ammo. He could come out. But you can't fight. I mean, you can fight these battles constantly on 1 times speed. It's just been way too long on it otherwise. I've got to do it at 6 times speed. Or else I'll just never get it done in time. Now, he'll still have all of his ammunition. Just, you know, not his men. Good, they're just sitting there and taking it now. Okay, so here's all that's left. The balance of power is pretty good. You even shooting? It's getting there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we definitely got the better of them. Oh, if we could get 5% more, it might actually wipe them out, but... I don't know, that's gonna be tricky. Damn it! Damn it! Fucking double damn it. It's only one guy, take him out.
The gods! The enemy general was a fool! He sacrificed himself rather than leading his men to a dignified defeat.
Okay, so I want to try and get to 85% and lift the siege now. Yeah, chase me over to here, little bitch. In front of the tower. Don't need to win the battle, I just want to get to 85%. Oh, they're wavering. Oh, fuck it, let's try and win. It's a little bit risky, but it might work. Okay, that's that one dealt with. So he's on the retreat, so we've won the battle. Should we just let him go? Just let him go. Just let him go. We've already killed 85%. We've 92%. Their retreat means nothing. Goodbye. See you never. We did it. We lifted the siege. I didn't expect to do that. Although a lot of it was thanks to the towers. Killing 41% of them. You know, while I was fucking eating some fucking bread. And the damage, you know, a little bit of damage, but nothing we can't recover. Now, you. Same thing over here. Now we've got one extra horse archer, but no infantry here. And we've got this guy here. Odds are about the same as what it said last time, in the previous one. Okay, go right there. Just do the same thing. Put yourself into a position where the AI stands in front of the towers. If we can get 41% of them killed, especially the archers, that would be good. But it is not crucial. We don't have to win this time. Now, what I'll also do, yeah, I'll leave you over here. Because we want them to... I don't know. Like, I'm just trying out things so that they position themselves in front of our walls. That's the main thing. Because that's like having a whole bunch of extra units fighting for you. Oh, they're not doing that this time around. No, they want to go and like run back. Alright, well then you better come out. So yeah, we're not going to get any kills from the towers this time. Oh, we might not get many kills from the towers. Well, we'll see. Come over here. Stand back. Let's wait for things to stabilize a little bit. What are they doing? Where the fuck are they going? Shooting them works for me. Get back. Haven't lost anyone yet. So far so good. We have killed 23% of them. Pretty damn easily. So what I'm doing here is I know full well they're trying to face these ones here. So while they're facing them, their archers are facing that way. So these guys can shoot with impunity. That's the thought process here. If I go put them with them... Oh shit. I saw the archers move, but I guess I didn't get in range in time. I don't really want to do this one at a time, but I think it's the safest way to go about it. So now we're sitting on near 30% of them. Which is a good amount. Good amount dead with not a single casualty on our side yet. And this is all on like 6 times speed, which, you know, things can go wrong at 6 times speed. A lot of things can go wrong. I still don't expect to win, but it's going to be a good draw. Ah, damn it, took casualties. Alright, at least I know where that motherfucker is. Cool. Let's bring them over here. Just want to be wherever their archers aren't. So far, so good. Watch out for slingers as well. Not as bad as archers, but still dangerous. You're okay, come on, get back. How are we going now? Good, we've killed half of them. Now we can assume that we would kill the next half next time, but we have taken casualties. So try get... we've still got ammo. Why let it go to waste? Slow on that. How are we going now? 73%. Nice. I wonder if we can actually get to the elusive 85. Well, it's not really elusive, but the 85%. Okay, you're done. Like I said, we don't have to win at this time, but the kills that we've got right now is really good. Oh shit, that's that bowman. Get back. We're not gonna get to 85%, I don't think. Oh, we're kinda close. Shit. I scratched my hand for a second there, it got really itchy. No, 81%. Look, it's not that important. Let them keep it on the siege. They don't have siege equipment, so it's not a big deal. We'll sell it out next turn and finish the job. Or we'll just get 85% now. Cool. Okay, I guess we'll just fucking charge in on them. See how we go. Fingers crossed, I suppose. Damn. Did it. Well, 2 for 2. How about that? I wasn't expecting to lift either of those sieges. Good. Alright. Then all we have to do is capture this and we're done. I'm just going to quick save it. Just hope it doesn't fucking crash. Alright, so they don't have a large army in there, so we want to send him to go besiege. Oh no! Oh wait, lucky I pressed Control S. Yes. That was, see, fate. Fate determined that I would make that mistake. That's all I had to do. Okay. So, they may or may not sell it out. I suppose we'll see. Good, keep it coming. Financially, we're not making any money anymore, but we've really boosted our army. All right, moving on. Give me 1,000 gold. That's a deal. Generous and fair. Truth be told, I ripped you off. But, if you want to say it's generous and fair, that's fine. Alright. We take this, and then disaster is averted. Now, if you're the player who sent this to me and you want to continue this campaign, here is my advice. Do not sit on your hands and be like, yeah, Legend fixed it for me. Okay? You need to go and keep fighting. You need to keep the momentum that I've built up for you. The hard fighting is now done. You'll have money. You'll have troops. Keep hiring these guys. They're the best troops you can get. Keep fighting battles this way until you're comfortable, where you can just, then you can go back to doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Are they coming out? Yeah, they're coming out. Because the walls aren't damaged or anything. here. I don't know what they're dicking around for. Good. I'm worried that they're not going to come out. But they're just dicking around. That's all there is to it. Look at this one. Its sword and shield is grayed out a little bit. Anyway, playing this game today, and I, feel this way almost every single time I play it. Makes me realize how much of a good game Rome 1 is compared to Rome 2. Like, I thoroughly enjoy this game. And whenever I play Rome 2, I just wish I just would rather do homework. As in, like, go back to school and do maths. And I fucking hated maths. God damn it. Fucking Jared.
General has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
It just like for me, Rome 2 is just a chore. That's a fairly unpopular opinion. I don't know. Like a lot of people like Rome 2 these days, but it's funny. When Rome 2 first came out, I loved it. But now I'm just like, oh, it's just so boring.
Victory! This land is ours.
Still got 3 minutes. Let's see what else we can do. Anyway, we're up to 4 regions now, so we could probably get another general to come in, which is good. This settlement here is probably the safest region we've got. Nothing's going on anywhere. So if we tally up what we've done, we've taken 1 settlement from the Seleucids, and we've taken 2 settlements from Pontus. I think you want to really push it against Pontus. Pontus is on their knees at the moment. They lost the most out of anyone. You want to really push against them, especially considering the northern border is just Parthia, and at this stage here, Parthia is, let me just check. We're not at war with them, but they're also nowhere near as strong as Seleucids or, oh man, Egypt, fuck. And Pontus is, yeah, so Egypt's the worst of what you have to deal with, so maybe you want to try and deal with them the least, if you know what I mean.
Mighty General.
Good, more of that available.
Sire! Onward!
Good, the army's starting to build up. It's looking good. Financially, how are you looking? Able to make only pennies. Like, money is still tough. But that's mostly because, I have to recruit so much. Got 2 ports here, but they're not going to trade with each other because they just trade by land. If we have a look at this large city, Artaxata, you take that settlement. That's gonna be really good for you. Seleucids, we're not at war with them anymore, are we? Yeah, that'd be temporary, but at least you've got some time before you next have to worry about them. Egypt, I don't know. Deal with them as you see fit. Alright, I think we'll end it here. This is Disaster Averted. That was a tough one. I would have liked to have gained more settlements, and I could. If I was to make a 3rd episode, would roll over everyone now. And the thing is, as I've said, these campaigns are, these videos are not designed for me to win the campaign for people, but to pull them out of the shit, and to put them in a position where they can feel comfortable to play the game without the fear of defeat looming over them constantly. To me, as I play this right now, I'm feeling relief. He's still got a lot to do. Like, a lot. But I don't feel like any of the settlements are under any real threat. this settlement here, yeah, this is the attack. The thing is, remember as I said before, defensive wars are a big no-no, and we started this in 3 defensive wars against fucking not Parthia. I mean, we were at war with Parthia, but they were too far away. Pontus, Seleucids, Egypt, and they're all 3 were fucking coming at us. Now Egypt is coming at us, but we just kicked their ass. Seleucids aren't coming at us; they're busy elsewhere, and Pontus is on the defense. So you really want to keep pushing the defense with Pontus. And if you don't like fighting battles that way, then why the fuck did you know, the way I've been doing things, then don't pick Armenia. Because if, honestly, look at their army roster. Their best unit is like fucking Hillman. Alright, and on this difficulty, nah, they're totally useless. So that's just the way it is. Anyway, that's the end of this one, so like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.